Hello, ladies and gents! If it's Tuesday, it's time for some epic moments, and oh boy, do I have a sweet one for you today! Courtesy of Mali, we will see some quality heavy tank stomping in Tier 7 staples such as the legendary T29 and the always powerful IS. Now Mali is starting the match alone, but these two guys intentionally or maybe unintentionally worked really well in a pair, dominating their side and watching each other's backs. 6.5 minutes, 13 kills. Enough said. Check this out. Alright, so here we are in our T29, this time around in a standard battle on good old El Haluf. Now looking at the matchmaking, it's good news and even more good news. We are top tier, with the match being divided pretty much equally between Tier 7s, Tier 6s and Tier 5s. And that means a fully upgraded T29 should have a massive advantage if we can stay hull down pretty much against all of these opponents. Of course we have to be careful about guys like the E25 and the Stürer, especially if the Stürer has the big gun, as that tank destroyer will be quite dangerous if he manages to shoot at anything but our turret. And he is also driven by a really competent player, so we can't get overtly excited over our power fantasy here. That said, the usual choke point on El Haluf offers a lot of possibilities to go hull down, so if we play this reasonably carefully, we should be really able to dominate. Now, during the game we will definitely keep an eye on the IS as well on our team, played by Roomba23, who is, I think, a complete stranger to Mali at this point. But trust me, it's worth to keep an eye on that guy as well. So in the beginning we take this upper position right here. We should be able to take some nice shots on the advancing heavy tanks, while still covering up our lower plates, which is pretty much the weak point on this tank frontally. However, even that weak point is not that super weak in this matchup. Oh, plenty of targets here, and that's a very eager E25, and that was a lovely snapshot. That's not exactly how an E25 is usually played, but if he insists, we are very happy to take another shot as well. ARL stops right in the open, a bit angled, but angling on that tank really doesn't help that much against this beautiful gun on the T29. And this should be the finishing touch, but somehow we managed to bounce it. Now, during this match there will be actually a couple of bounces which were really unfortunate. And there we go, turret deflects another shot, like this one. Holy crap, that one actually did hit, but at a crazy angle, and it did bounce off the paper armor of the E25. That's it, however. Enough of the bounces, let's actually put in some damage. Nice little shot there in the 59-16. And in the meantime, the IS on the corner has already scored the first kill as well, really holding that corner like a boss. Now, I think it's time to take out the ARL, aim it a little bit more this time around in the cheeks. Nicely securing the kill. And the IS hasn't been idle as well, taking out the Panther on the other side, so it's 2 on 2. But the rest of the team is really not doing that well. This match is barely a couple of minutes on, and already quite a few of them have been taken out. We're actually down by 3 tanks, if you can believe it. Mistake there, my friend. The Type 58 rolls back into our line of fire, allowing us to take a nice little side shot. And well, his only luck is that we take quite a bit of time actually to reload. However, once this gun is reloaded, it really doesn't take any prisoners. Now Mali has noticed here that the enemies have encircled us, so it's time to change back. The Tiger Type 58 should be pretty stuck on that corner that's a bit further away. Our friend in the IS did come back as well, noticing the same threat. We have been bombarding these guys, us taking out the Crusader and the IS taking out the E25. And, well, the G1R really don't know what he was expecting. But if he decides to roll out in front of us, we will definitely not complain. IS taking out the AMX ELCPs in a single shot as well. We are really putting the pressure on the guys now. However, we are still down 2 tanks and this is a very dangerous situation. The Stürer Emil has the big gun. We are rushing him, however. Should be able to take out 2 good shots and a bit of ram. There we go. He might have the big gun, but his reload is quite long as well, so we are able to put in 2 shots, taking him out of the game. Seems like the IS did fall behind a little bit. We are 1 kill ahead, 5 kills versus his 4. And, well, it's almost only us left. There is only a tier 5 KV-1 trailing behind us. And there are still a Tiger 1, an OI, a Type 58 and a Grille on the enemy team. Well, let's discount that Type 58. IS evens the score 5 on 5. Now the OI is a dangerous one, however, so let's try to sneak. Well, no sneaking required here. The OI completely oblivious to us. Completely displays its flat side onto us and then reverses back into the IS's line of fire, who did sneak up from behind. Perfect play. And this is the time when they group up together. They are only 1 kill away from a crucial contribution, so it's definitely worth it. Have to be careful though, the IS is a one-shot now for the Tiger, and even the Grille can splash him to death, so let's see where these guys are. I was fully expecting that Tiger 1 to be on this corner where he was last spotted, but instead we find actually the Grille. Luckily, the guy was really not expecting us, and whoa, there is the Tiger. So actually, he drove all the way around. Now the IS did turn around to engage him, but unfortunately, the Tiger 1, while not being the most skilled player by the statistics, claims already his 4th kill. This is the end of the battle, however. The Tiger 1 will definitely put a shot into us. We can afford it too. Just aim it well, and a single shell should be there enough to take this down with 13 kills between the 2 of us. This was every heavy tank driver's wet dream right there. A power fantasy come true. Sure, they were top tier in a really sweet match in very powerful machines, but the execution was by the book. 2 tanks, 13 kills. A crucial contribution well earned. As for Mali's result, this was of course worth an ace tanker with 7 kills, well over 3000 damage and 1300 base XP. Not many people had a decent game on their team in this match, and if not for the 2 of them, this would have been probably a very fast and very humiliating defeat. Overall we fired 14 shots, all of which hit their target, but actually, due to some unlucky bounces, only 12 of them did damage. The amazing T29 turret did hold up as expected as well though, blocking about 1000 damage with stopping 5 out of the 7 shots received. T29, don't ever change. Alright, this was then a quick and hopefully entertaining run with Mali melting face in his T29. A great thanks to him for another excellent replay sent in, and of course special mentions to Roomba23 for the performance in their IS in this game as well. I hope you guys did like it too, and if so, thank you very much for considering giving this a like or maybe sharing it. I'm almost away on holiday by now, but there is still one video coming tomorrow with a content update for the coming weeks, including a brand new meme competition where you can even win some easy gold while I'm away. For now, however, thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.